Hi there, this is Maggie. I wanted to do a little quick showing of the new Creativate app for you. I am on an iPad. This will look the exact same on an Android device and work the same. This is a tablet app. You do not get these features on the phone. The screen on a phone is simply too small. And we have a full-featured program for Creativate Digitizing that runs on a desktop. First thing I did was tap on the icon. So if I need to go out, I have this little swirly thing here. I have the icon here in my dock, but I also have it in my list of apps here. Tap on it and it opens. You'll see to create a new canvas, you would select your hoop. I highly encourage everybody to open and look at these 3 quick lessons. They're just a page or so to give you an idea of where everything is. And then you'll see what you've been working on recently right here. Now this thing here is supposed to look like a safe. I want you to see this one because that's the vault, and all your files always get saved to the vault. So if you want to find something that doesn't show in recent, you can go to the vault. Also, if you think you might want to look at something, maybe while you're waiting at the dentist or something, put it in the vault and it will be easiest to open. You can open files from your iPad that say are in iCloud or your Android device that are in other folders. It's just easiest if they're in the vault. So I'm going to go ahead and select Hoop to start a new canvas. And I'm happy with the 200 by 200 to work on a snowflake. And it opens up. Now, the main thing I want you to see here is this question mark. Oops. See if I can get this thing down again. If you tap on the question mark and you tap on something else, you'll get a screen and it will tell you what that command does. Click OK to get out of it. Again, tap on it. What's over here? Select, move, drag the round corners. So anything you're not sure of, tap on the question mark, tap on what you're curious about. And that was the multiply panel here that works pretty much the same as Encore. In some ways, it's more fun on a tablet because you're using your finger and you can drag things around, and there's something very soothing about that. Now, today, as I said, we're going to work on a snowflake, so we want to do a word. We want letters. See the T, and the other symbol is the frame. We want to pick that, and we're going for lettering. It will automatically come up with the word text and Georgia font, the same as it does on your laptop. When you click on this, same as on the laptop, but you're doing it with your finger, you'll see over 200 fonts are loaded. Now I am going to check because at one point I had said my fonts were in there, and then at another point they didn't all come up. You see here I'm only getting one, so I need to check what's going on with that. But other than that, these display categories over here are where I'm checking. You can narrow things down. Generally with the snowflakes, people like script because it's a little squirrely, so we'll pick Adina. And the name we're doing, notice that my keyboard came up, is Max. I'm happy with that. I clicked done. Now to get out of lettering, if you're happy with where this is, you have to click it again to get back to the screen. So that was up there. I clicked that to get back here. And the next, I change all the colors at the end. Some of you might do it as you go. Oops. What's happening is I'm getting the swirl. I want you to see I'm going to be clicking on the frames. There we go. And you'll see I clicked on the side pieces. And for this one, I think I had done this. And it's grouped with the name, which is okay. If I don't want to group, over here and over here, I have the group and ungroup symbol. So when you see that circle and square, and you can tell it's like shoving it together or not, that's what that is. And I'm doing this when you have a shorter name, you might want to make the legs a little bit longer. Now that I'm looking at this, I'm thinking that type might actually be too big. So if I go back, I can go to the lettering, and you'll see the type is a little bit big for me, so I'm going to bring the size down. I can click on it. I can do the up, the plus, minus, or I can key in a number. That's a little bit smaller, so that's okay. When you're in info, you can change the colors, and I said I'd do it at the end, but what I absolutely love, this little thing here, it's supposed to be like a paint palette, choice of paint colors. I love using this because for snowflakes, I want all blues, and I can just come over here and pick one, hit apply, and within my manufacturer, and it's got them all in there, and it's got the different types, I can click the color. I can just say okay if I'm not really sure what I want with those. Maybe I'd rather have it go to ultra, but it brings the closest thread. I'll do it again. It's this guy here. Say I don't want pinks, I want blues and turquoise, so maybe I want a grayish one. Click apply, but maybe I don't want that medium green, or maybe a little more turquoise. And I've got that, and you can go through the colors. Again, when you're done with something, click it off. And now these are grouped together, I believe, yep. And I can either do this, I'm going to hit back. Oh, I want to redo the colors, doing the undo and redo up here.